In this video, I'll be taking you through how you can get Amazon to start ordering your products in Vendor Central in cartons, inners, or outers. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Benjamin Bolshinsky. I used to work at Amazon in the vendor management team for almost 3 years, and now I run a company called Vendor Launch, where we work exclusively with Amazon vendors to increase their purchase orders. So without further ado, if you want Amazon to start ordering from your account in terms of cartons, inners, or outers, then this is the process that you should follow. Now, firstly, you want to be sure that any product that you sell on Amazon Vendor Central, you've created the product in the same form as what the customer buys. So what I mean by this is if you're selling 1 unit of drink to the customer, so you want a customer to buy one $3 bottle of soda, all of the attributes, titles, cost prices, RRPs, product dimensions, all of that should be in the same form as that which the customer gets, which in that case would correspond to that one 3-liter bottle of soda. Now, if you're selling to customers as cartons, so if you want the customer to buy a carton of drinks from Amazon, so 1 unit is a carton of, say, 12 bottles, then again, it's the same form as that which the customer gets. The cost price, the RRP, the product weights would be, in this case, that of the carton. So it would contain the 12 units. So maybe it would be like a $40 RRP and a $30 cost price, something like that. So that's the first thing to keep in mind. You have to set up a product on Amazon, every product on Amazon Vendor Central, in the same form as that which the customer gets. Now, the next step is once you've done that, there is a attribute in Vendor Central. It is called the items per inner pack attribute, also called the case pack quantity attribute. This is what allows you to ship to Amazon in cartons or cases, even though, as I've just mentioned, the product might be set up as a single unit, right? So what you want to do is you want to go to Vendor Central, search for the particular ASIN that you want to try this for, click on edit in the catalog, then you want to navigate to the offer section in Vendor Central. You can also do this via the bulk template method. And then in the offer section, if we scroll down, it says items per inner pack. And so this will default as 1, but this is what you would update based on the number of units you have in every carton of product. So what this means is if you put an items per inner pack of 4 here, it means Amazon will order in increments of 4 units, 0 units, 4 units, 8 units, 12, and so on. If your items per inner pack is 10, then Amazon will order in increments of 0, 10, 20, 30 in each purchase order, and so on. Why this is important is because you can then ship in cartons, right? If you have 4 units in every carton, right? Amazon, the product will be set up as a single, as I've just mentioned, as a single unit, but the items per inner pack of 4 means that Amazon will order 0, 4, 8, and so on. That means you can just send them a case. You don't have to take out the bottles into units. You can just send them an inner or a case, and then Amazon will, when they're stowing it in their warehouse, they will then take those bottles out from the carton and stow it as a single, which then that is what they ship to the customer. So this allows you to ship to them in cartons, even though the product will be ordered by customers by the unit. Hopefully that makes sense, but here's an example if that does not. So we've got 2 scenarios here. Let's go through scenario 1. Say you're selling a product to customers in a carton. So let's just say it's a 12 pack of energy drinks, right? Now, you could have an items per inner pack of 1, and in many cases this is what most vendors will do because, you know, it's already, the product is packaged as a carton, and so Amazon can just order a carton at a time, right? 1 carton, 2 cartons, and so on. And then, yeah, you can just ship them a carton, saving you time and resources that as well. And again, to clarify, the customer here, when they purchase 1 unit of this ASIN, they will just get the 1 carton of drinks delivered. Now, what you can do is you can still use this items per inner pack field, and you can update it so that you can ship in outers. So, for example, say you have 4 of these energy drink 12 packs in an outer, so 4 in every outer. If you update the items per inner pack to 4, then again, Amazon will order 0 cartons, 4 cartons, they will order 8, 12, so on. And so that way, you can ship to Amazon directly, just giving them 1 outer at a time. You don't have to disassemble it and ship them in inners. Does that make sense? So the items per inner pack, again, it's really just an ordering increments attribute. It allows you to adjust the incremental ordering value, which then means you can ship to Amazon in cartons or in outers or whatever the case may be. So that's one example. Now let's go to example number 2 over here. Say that you're selling to Amazon to customers in units. So maybe let's say it's a 3-liter bottle of soda, or it's a vacuum cleaner, or it's a mop, a pen, like whatever the product is. Say you're a lamp, say you're selling it to a phone, or selling it to customers in single units, right? Then what you want to do is you want to add into the items per inner pack attribute, you want to add the number of units that you have in each carton. So say, for example, you sell mops. Obviously, you don't want a customer buying multiple mops, right? They just want 1 mop at a time, generally speaking. So you will set this. You will set the product as a single mop. The cost price, the RRP, all the attributes should be just 1 single mop. And then what you will do is, say you've got, I don't know, 8 mops per carton. So your manufacturer ships to you in cartons, and each carton has 8 mops. So what you would do in this scenario, you would add an items per inner pack of 8 to Amazon. What this will do is Amazon will then be able to order this product from you in increments of 8, 0, 8, 16, and so on. And then what this means is you can ship to Amazon in cartons, right? The manufacturer sends you a carton of 8 mops, then you can just forward that same carton of mops, that 8-pack, to Amazon, and you don't have to worry about, taking it out of the carton or anything like that, right? And then what happens is, in terms of the customer experience, so if you ship Amazon the carton of 8 mops, in their warehouse, at the point at which they receive that purchase order of yours, they will take each of those mops out. They will store it in their warehouse as a single mop. Then when a customer buys 1 unit, it is 1 mop that gets shipped to the customer. So hopefully that helps in clarifying kind of what the items per inner pack attribute is and why it's so important, especially for consumable products, or really any direct-to-consumer product. This really kind of helps in terms of your shipping. It enables you to ship to Amazon in cartons and outers, inners, whatever it may be, but also kind of selling it to the customer in the correct form. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Otherwise, hope you have a great day and talk soon. Bye.